Our senior EL resource class was really built out of a challenge that we were facing with our senior students.
The last few years, we kind of identified a special need for our EL seniors. And so one of the biggest things that we determined was that we needed a space that we can kind of build skills.
So for those students in our EL program who had passed, were routinely passing classes and succeeding, but they had not quite passed the access test, we needed a home from them.
Everything that we've done inside the class has been trying to build those skills, dealing with financial literacy, dealing with college applications, dealing with field trips and guest speakers, and making sure we bring people in from the professions, carpentry, plumbing, all across all fields.
This class actually prepares us for the future, and other classes are just focusing on language skills and academic. This class is actually for the future plans.
We've done so much already with this class that have been amazing for the students.
So the biggest skill that we wanted to build with this new course was college and career readiness.
So when we went to Moraine Valley, a lot of the students that we do have in our classes are first generation college students, so this was very helpful for them and eye-opening.
They've taken us on field trips to college like Moraine Valley for like a tour to see the campus, get a feeling of it, just so we know like we have options. I plan on going to Moraine Valley for 2 years, maybe become an electrician.
Many of them didn't know about the FAFSA and the application process.
When we meet with parents on our EL family night, we're able to show them essentially the trajectory of where their students could potentially wind up their senior year and the responsiveness that we are driving them towards in our curriculum as they vertically travel from freshman year to senior year in our program.
All the kids that are there, understand that, hey, we're all there for a common goal. And I think it's a little different than your big school identity where, hey, we're all here potentially for the first time, potentially have been part of the program for a few years, but I understand the struggle of someone that's coming in for the first time not speaking English.
I feel like the thing that I like the most from this class is the environment and the students, mostly because how we all connect, we all have fun.
They care about each other, and I think that, caring and building relationships and all those things, outside of just academics, I think that's what's super important for our students.
So the curriculum writing was done by teachers from Stagg, from Andrew, and from Sandburg. This course is new for all of us this year.
Definitely, we're all, Stagg, Andrew, and Sandburg, we're all part of the creation of the course. I think it's great to kind of get different perspectives from different places.
So in connection with our strategic framework and thinking about how we as an EL department can be responsive in our curriculum, we found that a lot of opportunities fit into this resource class.
We were able to create a curriculum, a class that really kind of met all the needs of those students.
We took a look at the PACE framework, also part of our responsive curriculum piece, and looked at some of those college and career readiness skills, some of the CTE elements, and figured out how we could include those real world experiences for our seniors.
We've surveyed the kids in the beginning of the semester to see what their interests are, what they plan on doing after high school.
The process that we went to get these kids in these classes was based on really, hey, I didn't pass the access exam, but we also felt that they need some extra support in how to navigate real life.
So like one of the things I learned in this class is that for an interview, you should ask questions at the end when the employer asks you, do you have any questions? Ask things about like the job, the company, stuff like that.
And ultimately, it's just a really collaborative experience, and it provides a lot of agency and drive by the teachers to think about the experiences that the students who are sitting right in front of them on a daily basis really need.
Working on leadership skills, how do those transfer outside the classroom and being leaders in your community, whether that's at the mosque, at your church, volunteer opportunities. We brought in a lot of people to talk about that.
I do recommend this class, especially if you don't know what do you want to do after graduation. It's gonna help you prepare for the future and know your plans.
And so this course, whether it's Mr. Fotopoulos bringing in, our CTE coordinator, our activities director, he's brought in teachers to speak to our students about their own experience as a senior year. It's just really fostered relationships and care for those students that we want to make sure are succeeding.